This conference will now be recorded.
Fine, guys. Let us start the session. Let me go and open the class notes. In the previous class, we were discussing about the components, right? Let me go and open the class notes. Let me go to the class notes, components. Let me open it. Fine. Now, so here, guys, currently we are discussing about the components. In class one, we discussed about what is meant by components, when to use it, and what are the different types of components are available. We know that what is meant by local components, what is meant by this global components, and what is the differences between the local and global components. And also we discussed what the advantages will have when I go and work with the components. And in the class 2 we discussed about how to create a pop-up window using the components. How to create a pop-up window using the components we discussed. And now in today's session we'll discuss another one more component. Let me keep here class 3. Let me keep here in class 3. We'll discuss about one more scenario where we'll use these components. That one is how to create a left navigation. How to create the left navigation using components. How to create the left navigation using components we'll discuss in today's session. Now here guys, left navigation is nothing but what? If you see any app nowadays or if you go any website, will have some navigation. Left navigation is most important. Even if you go to the Power Apps, let me open the Power Apps. If you go and open the Power Apps, in Power Apps also will have the left navigation. If you see, this is the left navigation. If you see here, this one is the left navigation. When I click on it, it will close us. It will show only the icons. When I click on it again, it will displays the text of the icons also. So this one is called as left navigation. Now see, this home is one screen, guys. This is not, all these are not accommodated in one single screen. This is not a single screen. Home is one separate screen. Create is another separate screen. Learn is another separate screen. Apps is another separate screen. These are separate screens. These are different screens. So from here we are navigating to those screens, and in every screen, in the home screen we'll have the left navigation, in the create screen we'll have the left navigation, learn screen, app screen, every screen will have these options. So the same kind of left navigation we are going to build now in today's session. So let us say how many screens is here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Around 10 screens is there. Now if you want to go and create this left navigation for all the 10 screens manually, it will take a lot of time. And also if you are creating the manually this left component for each and every screen, the number of controls we are going to use in that app will be increases. Let us say to create this controllers around we will use 20 controls. To create the left navigation around we'll use 20 controls. For each left navigation we'll use 20 controls, means 10 left navigations we need to create into 10. So how many controls we need to make use of here? Into 10 means around 200 controls we are using just to create the left navigation for the 10 screens. Remaining 300 controls, Microsoft recommended how many controls go and use for a single app? 500 controls. It is possible for us to create an app within this 300 controls? No, it is difficult. And so in order to overcome this problem, instead of going and creating the left navigation manually for each and every screen, I'll go and create a component. When we create a component, already we know that we can reuse the components in multiple screens of the app. So in this way we can reduce the number of controls in the app, and also if you use the components, the performance of your app will be increases. So let me go and discuss how to create this left navigation by using the components, guys. How to get the left navigation by using the components. So in order to go and create this left navigation, let me go to the Power Apps. Let me go to the Power Apps and let me go and create a new. You can go and create the left navigation either in the any one of the Canvas app, or better to go and create this left navigation in the component library. Component library is nothing but what? Component library is nothing but global variables. Sorry, global components, guys. Components uh, libraries is nothing but what means? Global components. So let me go and create one global component in order to go and work with the left navigation. You can go and create the component within the app, but if you create a component by using this component library, you are able to use these components in all the apps within this canvas. Now let me go to the components. Let me go. Already we are having one component library, header component, already discussed in class 1. Now I want to create one new one. So go and click on what? New component library. Now let me pass the name. What is the name I'm passing here is left navigation. Left navigation. Let me go and click on create. Let me keep here left navigation component. Just to change the name. Left navigation component, I want to change it. Now just go and close it. Now see, I'm changing the name of this component, left navigation component. Now it is not a actual screen, guys. This is not the actual development canvas. This is a component library where you can go and create some components which can be reused in multiple apps within this environment or a canvas app. Now see, you can test the component, whatever the component you are creating. You have the screens here, you can go and test it. Now I want to create a left navigation. How the left navigation will be here? In the same way, I need to go and create one left navigation. So in order to go and create the left navigation, go to the components. First of all, whenever if you want to creating the components, when we are going to create the components, go and make sure change the width and height. Change the width and height of the component. I want to make the width and height of the component as dynamic. Whether I can go and use this component in the mobile layout, or I can go and use this component in the tablet layout. You need to fit this component either in the mobile layout or in the tablet layout. So I want to make the height and width of this component dynamic. So in order to go and make the height and width of the component, if you go to the screens, screen will have one property called width property, guys. Screen will have one property called width property. So this is the what is there means maximum of app dot design or app dot width or comma app dot minimum screen width. This is the screen width. So just to copy the screen width. Why I'm copying this and pasting it in the why I'm going to copy and paste in the components? Why? Because I want to change the component height and width dynamically. So just to copy the width of the screen, go to the component, and the component also will have one property called width property. Currently is 640. Let me remove it and paste it here. Paste it here. Now go to the screens and come back. Now the size will be increases. Just wait. And also I want to change the height of the component also, guys. I want to change the height of the component. So go to the screens again. Go to the height property of the screen. The screen will have a property called height property. Go to the height property. Copy this code and go to the component. Component also will have one property called height property. Just remove it. Paste it here. Now see. Now when I come back and to the components, automatically the width is changed. The width of the component is changed, and also the height of the component is also changed. So make sure whenever if you are creating a component, you need to do some changes in the height and width. You need to make the component as dynamic, whether you can go and use it on the tablet mode or in the mobile mode. You need to fit it to the screens. So in order to make the component fit it to the screens, you need to go and change the height and width property of the component. Now once after changing the height and width property of the component, now see the left navigation is occupying how much space here? This is the space it is occupying. So I want to reduce the width. Currently this is the width of the component. I don't want to keep this width this much. I don't want to keep. I want to keep the component width as left navigation. What is the width? This is the width for max. This is the width for left navigation. So what I will do here is go to the width property, and this is the actual width. Now I'm going to divide this value with 5. I'm going to divide it with 5. Now see, when I divide it with 5, automatically the width of the component is changed. Now, now see, what is the width of the component is? This is the actual width. This is the actual width. In this, I want to take only 20% of this. So 20% means around it will becomes here. So I'm going to, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to divide this value with 5. When I divide it with 5, now the width of the component is reduces. Now this is the width I want to keep for the component, left navigation component. And then next, if you see here, okay, this is the width I'm having. Now I want to change some background color for this. Let me go and change the background color to light gray. Let me go to the fill property. Let me change it to color dot light gray. Color dot light gray. I think it is somewhat huge. Let me go and set it here. Fine, it looks good now. Now see here guys, I'm changing the background color of this left navigation. Now see, okay, this is the width of the left navigation. This is the width of the left navigation. Or let me do one thing. Let me keep it as this. It will be somewhat, we can identify easily. Now we can identify it easily. Now this is the width of the left navigation. Now see, whenever I click on this button here on the top, this is the hamburger icon. When I click on it, the width of the left navigation is increasing. The width of the left navigation is increasing. When I click on it again, it is decreasing. So if I'm not increasing the width, by default I want to show only the icons. If I click on this, I want to show both icons and text. So dynamically I want to change the width. Currently, what is the width of this component? The width of the component is, this is the width. I want to change the width of the component dynamically. So in order to go and change whatever the icon I'm having here, the same icon I want to keep it here also. So let's just select the component, go to the insert property, add one icon, any one of the icon. Let's say I'm going to add the same icon here. Let me go and fit it into this. Fit it here. Fine. Let me reduce the size now. Now see here guys, this is the icon I'm keeping. Now whenever I select this icon, the width of this component need to increase from here, from this area to this area. I want to increase the width from this to this. Why? Because I want to display the text also. Here I want to display the icons. Here I want to display the text of that icon. How I am displaying here? This is what a tree view. When I expand it, I'm able to see the text as a tree view. So I dynamically, when I click on this button or an icon, I want to increase the width of this component to this. I want to increase up to here. So what I can do here is to make it as dynamic. Select the hamburger icon. Go to the onSelect property. Here I'm going to declare one variable. Set var menu width. Var menu width is the name I'm keeping. Variable name. Keep comma. Now I'm going to declare that variable, set that variable. Immediately I'm making that variable as false. If it is true, I want to make it as false. If it is false, I want to make it as true. So I'm going to use the not equals to operator, and I'm going to keep the same variable name. So just I'm declaring one variable here in order to go and increase and decrease the width of the component. Now once after declaring the variable, now I need to go and create one property here guys. One custom property I need to go and create once after declaring this variable. Again, to make this width as a dynamic, I need to go and create one property, that is custom properties. Remove this one also. And also let me rename this one, guys. Let me rename this component to left navi left navigation. Let me rename this. Better to go and rename everything. Let me rename this to hamburger icon. Let me rename it to hamburger icon. Fine. Now what I will do here is I'm going to create one property, that is output property, to make this width as dynamic, component width as dynamic. So select the component and go to the custom properties, click on new custom property. What is the property name I'm going to keep here is menu width. The property name I'm keeping here is menu width. The type in, what is the property type? Now this is the output property, guys. I want to take the value from the component. So go and click on the output property, and the data type is number. Why I'm selecting the number is I want to increase the width of the component dynamically. So I'm selecting the value as data type as number. Now just go and click on it. I'm creating one custom property here. The type of this property is output property. Now select the output, select this menu width, select the menu width, this property. Now see, by default, what is the width it is keeping here is, it is keeping the width as 100. Now I want to change it. Now what I want to keep here is, whatever the width I am having for this component, whatever the width I am having for the component, go to the width, same width I want to keep it here. Just copy, go to this menu width. I'm going to use some if condition here. If whatever the width the component is having, I want to make it as same. If it is true, if it is true, then I want to make it as 80 pixels. I want to increase 80 pixels. I want to go and increase. Now select the component, go to the width property. Once after adding this formula, select the component, go to the width property. Currently it is hard coded. By default it will be 20% of the screen it is occupying. I want to make it as dynamic, so just go and remove it. Now go and use the component name left navigation, left navigation dot menu width, whatever the property we created, right? Left navigation dot menu width. And also let me do one thing, it is not occupying the space. Let me do one thing, let me go here, let me add some pixels here, plus 40. Just I want to increase some width, guys. Let me do one thing, let me adjust this one. Keep it on the top. Fine. Let me increase somehow width here. Let me keep it as 50. Fine. Now on the menu width, I'm declaring some formula here. Now select the component, go to the width of the component. Here what I'm doing, left navigation dot menu width. Now save it. Now save it. Click on the Alt button and press this hamburger icon. It's not changing. Just 1 second. Let me go to the screens. Let me go to the screen and add that component. How to add the component? Go to the data, not data, go to the insert, go to the custom. You'll find one component here, left navigation, add it. It is added. Save the app and play it. It's not working. Just 1 second. Let me go to the component. Let me increase it to 90. We are creating one property, output property. On select of this button, we are declaring one variable. Okay, we go to the property, go to the width.
Sir, we didn't
Uh,
use that variable anywhere. Miss. We have created that variable, but
Let me check. Think it need to work. Let me check it. Let me use that variable here. Var menu width. If var menu width is true, that means if you are selecting on this icon, on select of this icon var menu width, then I want to keep this size. Otherwise I want to keep it as 90 pixels, 90 as a width. Not just save it, publish the app, publish the component. If you are not publishing it, it doesn't work sometimes. Now go to the screens. Now play it. Yes, now it is increasing. Now see, on select of this icon, now the actual size, actual width it is. Now when I click on it, now automatically the width is increasing. Fine, this is what my requirement. Now if you want to increase the width of this, you can increase bit more. Let us say, let me keep here somewhat, I want to increase it more. Let me keep it as 100 pixel. Publish the app. Now go to the screen. Now play it. Think here we need to change. Let me go to this, select the component, keep it as 90 itself, but here let me keep it as 90. Let me change it here to 60 or 70. Let me keep it as 70. Save the app, save the component, publish it. Now go to the screens, play it. Fine. Yes, now it is increasing. When I select this, I'm able to increase the width of the left navigation. When I select it again, I'm able to decrease the width of the left navigation. Fine, this is the second step here. First step is adjust the height and width of the component. Second step is go and add one icon which is used to improve and increase and decrease the width of the component. Next one is I need to go and keep some icons in this. I need to go and keep some what? I need to go and keep the icons here. Just 1 second, go to this play. expand it. Now go to the component, control plus click, not control alt. Now see here guys, let me add one gallery here in order to go and keep the icons. If you see here, the next step is what means I want to keep some icons. Now in order to go and add the icons, I'm going to insert one gallery. What gallery I'm inserting here is blank vertical gallery. Blank vertical gallery I'm inserting. Just add the gallery here. Next, I want to make this gallery also dynamic. Automatically, the gallery also need to fit to either mobile mode or in the tablet mode. Now select this gallery. First go and change the Y property. From where the Y property need to change. Y property means this is the Y property guys. Now select the Y property, select the gallery, go to the Y property. Currently it is in the 40 pixels. From 40 pixels, from the 40 Y axis it is keeping. Now I want to remove it. From where I want to start the Y axis of this gallery means hamburger menu dot hamburger icon is there, right? Hamburger icon dot y. I want to take the hamburger icon dot y plus hamburger icon dot height. If I select these properties, now see automatically where the gallery is sitting exactly behind the hamburger icon. Next, I want to increase, I want to keep the width of the gallery as dynamic. So in order to go and keep the width of the gallery as dynamic, select the gallery, go to the width property. Here it is currently 640 pixels. 640 is the width. Now just remove it. Let me keep it as parent dot width. Parent dot width. What is the parent for this gallery? This is the gallery. For this gallery, what's the parent? Component. Component is the parent. So when now if you increase the width of the component, automatically the gallery width also increase. If you reduce the component width, automatically the gallery width also will be reduces. So I'm making it as dynamic. And the next, I want to change the height of this gallery guys. Currently the height of the gallery is this, but I want to change the height to component height. So select the gallery, go to the height property. Currently it is giving some height, just remove it. So what is the height I'm going to keep here is parent dot height. Parent, what is the parent? The parent is component. So I want to keep the actual height. From this height, if you see it is exceeding more than that component guys. From this minus hamburger dot height. There is one icon, right? Hamburger icon minus hamburger icon dot height. Now see automatically the gallery height is fitted to the height of the component. Before it is starting, y-axis is starting behind just after the hamburger icon. It is taking the whatever the width of the component and it is taking the height as component height. Next, okay, I'm fitting the y-axis. X-axis is same, no need to change. X-axis is 0. I'm changing the y property, height property, and width property. Next, my requirement is I want to display the icons in this gallery. To display the icons in this gallery, go and click on edit gallery guys. Go and click on this icon edit gallery. Now see, go and add any one of the icon here now. Any one icon now. Let's say I'm adding the one of the icon, add icon. This is the icon I'm adding. Now I want to fit this icon to the gallery width. So what I will do here is select the icon. First I want to fit the height property. Go to the height property. Currently is the 64. Just remove it. Just remove it. Now I'm going to take it as parent dot template width. Parent dot, I'm taking it as height, right? Parent dot template height. And then next, I want to change the width property. Let me select the width. Currently is 64. Let me change the width as whatever the width this hamburger icon is having, the same width I want to keep for this icons also guys. So hamburger icon dot width, whatever the width we are having for the hamburger icon, the same width I want to keep for this icons also. And then x property, from where I want to start the x property of this, go and select the x property of the icon. hamburger dot hamburger icon dot x. Wherever the x position is there, the same x position I want to take it for this also. Now just reduce the icon, this gallery template height guys. Just reduce the template. height here, and also let me reduce it here. Select the template. Fine, let me keep it like this. Now I'm adding the icons. Now along with the icons, I want to keep some text also. Before going to keep the text, let me show you what happens now. Let me save it and go and click on Alt plus Alt, click on the Alt and click on this icon now. Now see, if you observe, just one second. When I click on this icon, hamburger icon, the width is increasing. The width is increasing. And whenever I click on this icon now, the width is decreasing. That means if the width is normal, I want to show only the icons here. If I'm increasing the width, now I want to show what? I want to show the text also. In order to go and display the text, select, edit the gallery, go and add one control, text control. Go and add one control called text control. For this text control also, I want to change the height property. I want to change the width property. I want to change the X property. Whatever the properties we did for the icon, whatever the properties we did for the icon, the same properties you need to go and do this for this one, for this text label also. First go and change the width property. Currently the width is 560. Let me remove it. I want to keep the width as parent dot width. Parent dot width means whatever the width the component is having, that width I want to keep it for this one also. Next go and change the height property. Now what is the height of this? Parent dot template width or height, parent dot template height. Now see, it is adjusting the height. And next one is I want to change the X property. Go to the X property, select the icon, go to the X property. I want to make it as hamburger icon dot X. Wherever the X position is there for the hamburger, the same X position I want to keep for this one also. And next, just to move from our top. Fine, now it is set. Now change the X property, hamburger icon dot X. Just to make it as dynamic, I'm doing this modifications guys. And then also see here, it is occupying all this space, but from where I want to change, from where I want to keep the text means exactly after the icons. What is the icons width I'm keeping? I think it is 700 pixels, 70 pixels, 70, right? Width is 70 I'm fixing. So go and select the text label, go to the padding, left padding. Let me keep it as 70. Now see, exactly from where the text is starting, exactly after the icons, the text is starting now. Now you can go and play it. Now just publish it. Go to the screens, save it. And now see here guys, when I click on it, it is closing. It is just 1 second. It is not updated here. Let me do one thing, remove it, delete this one. Let me add it again. Yes, I think still it is in, I'm able to see here. So let me do one thing. From which position I can start this one is text. Go to the text. What is the width? Left padding I am keeping for this text 70. Let me keep it as 80 pixels, 80. Now save it, publish it, go to the screens, save it. Fine. Now I'm not able to see. When I expand it, I'm able to see the text. When I decrease the width, I'm able to see only the icons. Fine. Now I'm keeping some dummy icons here guys, and I'm keeping some dummy text here, and I'm keeping some dummy text here. Now what I will do here is go to the components, go to the components. Now try to understand. I want to show the icons here, whatever the icons I want to display, and I want to show the text here, whatever the text I want to display. Let us say home button, let us say form screen, gallery screen, new employee registration screen. Like this, I want to keep some different screens. So different icons, different text I want to keep. So in order to make this as, I want to make this also dynamic. So in order to go and make this was dynamic, let me go and create one property guys. I need to go and create one more property to pass the icons and to pass the text of that icons. So let me go and create another new property. The property name I'm keeping here is navigation items. In this left navigation, what items I want to display. So I'm keeping the name as navigation, navigation items. Data type is input, and I'm going to take it as a table, guys. Data type I'm taking it as table because I want to keep multiple icons and some multiple text. Just go and click on create. Now it is creating one more property, that is nav items, and the data type is table. Now just click on this nav items. Currently it is giving some default values. Click on format. Click on format. Now I want to change this format here, guys. I want to keep it as a title. Title means what is the text I want to display. Let us say the text I want to keep here is home. Next one is screen. To which screen I want to navigate. Let me keep here to navigate to the screens. Currently let me keep it as app dot active screen. App dot active screen. Whatever the screens that are active in that app, those screens I want to use it here to navigate from one screen to another screen. Next one is icon. Whatever icons you want to show, you can show it here. Let me select any one of the icon here. The icon I'm selecting, one of the icon is home icon. Icon dot home. So this is the first screen, first one, guys. Home tab, home icon. This is the home. Let's say this is the home, and which screen I want to navigate. What is the icon I want to display? So just copy it. So like this, how many icons you want to display, you can go and display. I'm going to show you 3 icons here. Just copy it. Copy, keep comma, paste it here. Paste it here. Now going to change the title as, let us say I'm keeping it as form screen. Title as form. App.active screen is same. Icon name, icon dot add. Let me keep it as icon dot add. Icon dot add. Now keep comma. I want to add one more. Copy and paste. Now I'm changing the title as gallery. Same screen, app.active screen. Let me keep here what icon it will suits for gallery. Let me take any random library. Let me take it as library, add library. Now if you observe here, guys, this is the table I'm getting. I'm creating one table to show the icons on the text in the gallery. In this I'm creating 3 properties. One is title. What's the title you want to display? If you observe here, what's the title you want to keep? Next, which screen? These are the screens I said, that which screen you want to navigate. And icon, what's the icon you want to display? Which icon you want to display? I'm showing some default icons. Once after adding this, now select the gallery. Go to the items property of the gallery. Whatever the, let me select the component. Whatever the property I created here, nav items, this property I want to display in where? Gallery items. So select the gallery, go to the items property, go to the items property. Currently it is custom gallery sample. Let me remove it. Let me remove this. Here, let me go and use the component name. Left navigation. Left navigation is the component name. Dot nav items. This is the property name. Left navigation dot nav items. Now, once after display, adding these items into this gallery items, now go and select the label or a icon. Select the icon. Now go to the icon property. There is one property called icon. Currently it is icon dot add. Just remove it. Just remove it. In this, what I want to show means this item dot icon. Now see, I'm able to view the icons. Now select that label. Go to the text property of this label. This item dot title. This item dot title I want to display. Now see, automatically I'm able to display the whatever the icons and whatever the text I want to keep it here. It is somewhat top above. Let me reduce the width somewhat below. Now it looks good. Let me reduce the width. Fine. Let me keep it like this. Now see here, guys, just go and save it. Go and save it, publish it, publish it. Now go to the screens, go to the screens. Now see, I'm able to see here. When I play it, by default, I'm able to see only the icons. When I expand, when I click on this hamburger icon, the gallery width is component width is increasing. Automatically, the gallery width also will increases. Now I'm able to see both icon and also the text. When I click on it, now I'm able to see only the icons. So I'm able to build the left navigation now. Next, my requirement here is on select of this icon or a home text, I want to navigate to the home screen. Next, on select of this, I want to navigate to the form screen. On select of this, I want to navigate to the gallery screen. Next, I want to navigate. Here, I'm able to build the left navigation. Now, I need to go for, I'm able to show the icons, I'm able to show the text. Next, my requirement here is, I need to go and navigate to different screens. In order to go and navigate to the different screens, go to the component, go to the component, select the component, go to this icon, home icon. Home icon will have one property, on select property. On select of this home icon, what I want to do, I want to navigate. So I'm going to use the navigate function. Navigate to which screen I want to navigate, this item dot screen. So if you see, I created one property, right? Nav items. In this, I'm having one property called screen property. So whatever the screen I am going to keep here, to that screen it need to navigate. In the same way, select the label. When I select the label also, when I click on the label also will have one property called on select property. Label also will have one property called on select property. Just remove it now. Now I'm going to use the navigate function. Navigate to which screen, this item dot screen. Whatever the screen you are selecting, I want to navigate to that particular screens. Now save the app, publish it, publish it. Fine, it is published. Now if you want, you can go and check it here, guys. Currently I'm having only one screen here. Currently I'm having only one screen. If you want to navigate to the multiple screens, you can go and navigate. Let me keep here, it is a home, or let me do one thing, left navigation, home. Let me add one more screen. This is home screen. First one is home screen, and the second one is form screen. Into this also I want to add that left navigation. Go and add the left navigation. Now see, automatically the left navigation is added. Now I want to create another screen. For this left navigation, let me change the name. Form, left navigation for form. Let me go and add another screen. I will show you three different screens here. Let me take it as a gallery screen. Let me add that left navigation to the screen also. Now go to the tree view. Let me change the name, underscore gallery. Fine. I'm having three screens here now, guys. Now, if you want to navigate it to multiple screens, if you want to navigate it to from home screen to form screen or form to gallery screen, think when I go and click on it, it will navigate. It doesn't navigate. Anyway, let me go and keep one button now first. So in order to currently, if you go to the component, whatever the component I'm having, this nav items is hard coded. This nav items, in this the screen is hard coded. Whatever the screens that are active, those screens I want to use it here, but I'm not telling here to which screen I want to navigate. That's why it is not navigating. So if you want to make this as dynamic, to which screen you want to navigate, here I'm telling that in the screens property, go and use the screens which are active in that app, but I'm not telling to which screen this it want to navigate. So in order to go and do this, go to the screens. Here you can create one button, guys. You can create one button, or you can go and create that. I'm going to create one collection now on a button. Instead of going and adding a button, I want to create one button on this I want to create one collection on this button. Instead of creating it, you can create the same collection in the on start of the app. On start of the app. But here I said that this is not an app. This is a component library. If you go to the screens, now if you go to here, there is no on start. There is no on start for this. So we are not able to show the on start property here. I will show you how to create the same collection on the on start whenever I'm going to use this collection on the any one of the app. So for now, what I will do here is where I'm adding that button. Here I'm adding it. Just copy control. Go to the home screen, guys. Here I want to add one button. On select of this button, I want to create one collection. On select of this button, I want to create a collection. What collection means? Whatever the collection I'm having or whatever the table I'm having for this call now navigation items, the same I want to copy it. Just copy the same thing. Go to the screens. Go to this button. Go to this button. On select property. Copy and paste. Now before this, I want to create one collection, guys. So I'm going to use one create a collection. Clear collect. I'm using one function called clear collect. Already we discussed about the collections. Clear collect. Next pass the collection name. What's the collection name? Collection. Let me keep the name as call now. Collection for navigations. Call now. Now keep comma. This is the collection name. Next items in that. These are the items. Now see in the screens, I'm telling that app.active screen. But to which screen I want to navigate? I'm telling that go and use the active screens, but which screen I want to use? So let me go and remove this. Remove this. Now in place of app.active screen, let me pass the screen name. To which screen I want to navigate? To which screen? I need to go and navigate. Let me take the screen name as here, home screen. Let me take the screen name as home screen. When I click on the home button, I want to navigate to home screen. Next, in the same way, when I click on the add icon, I want to navigate to which screen? I want to navigate to the form screen. When I click on this gallery, I want to navigate to which screen? Gallery screen. So I'm to make it as dynamic to navigate to which screen? In the items property of in the call now property, whatever the property I created here in the components, here I'm just telling that go and use the active screens. In order to go and use this active screens, I'm creating one collection here. So this collection is doing what? It is taking to the screens. To which screen you want to navigate? It's throwing an error. I think here we need to close one more bracket. Yes. Now go and save it. Now see here, guys. On select of this button is going to create one collection. That collection which will helps us to navigate to the different screens. Now see, click on this button. If you go and check, it will create one collection here now. If you go to the collections, go to this variables, go to the collections, you can see one collection here, call now. When I go and click on view, you are able to see it here. Screen, to which screen you want to navigate? Home screen, form screen, gallery screen. Titles, icons, whatever the icons you are using, you are able to display the icons here. Fine, the collection is created. Once after creating the collection, once the collection is created, now go to the tree view, select the navigation, go to the nav items, currently it is hard coded value, now just I want to remove it. In place of this, I'm going to use the collection name, call now. In place of it, I'm going to use what? A collection name. In the same way, go to the form screen also. In the form screen also, select the navigation, left navigation, go to the items property. Currently it is displaying all, it is taking the default values. Just remove it. I'm going to use the collection now. I'm going to use what? Collection now. This is what? A collection. Now go to this one also, third screen, gallery screen. Go to the nav items. Remove it. Go and use the collection now. Fine. Now it is clear. Now you can navigate. In order to go and navigate, if you want to check whether it is working properly or not, let me add one more button. Let me keep this button text as, home. copy the same button, copy the same button, go to the form screen, add that one here. Now let me change it to form. Now go to the gallery screen, paste it here. Now change it to gallery, change it to gallery. Now save it, save it, publish the app, publish this one. Now go and play the app. First go to the home screen, play the app now. Now see, now I'm in the home screen, guys. Currently I'm in the home screen. When I click on this plus, it will navigate to which screen? Form screen. When I click on this one third icon, when I'm navigating to which screen? Gallery screen. When I click on this home, I'm navigating to which screen? Home screen. When I click on this hamburger, I'm able to increase the width. When I click on this again, I'm able to decrease the width. When I click on it, now see, go to the form screen, navigation screen, home screen, navigation. It's changing. Let me do one thing. It is not accurately working. It is working, but see, on select of this, it is in okay. Going to the form screen again, the width is increasing. When I click on it, it is not recommended to increase the width. So what I will do, go to the component, select the icon. Before navigating, uh, before going to navigate, let me make it to false. Let me make that variable as false. We created one variable, right? Set var menu width. I want to make it as false. You can make it as false or you can make it as true. It is up to you. I'm making it as false. So just copy the same thing and then go to the label property also. Here also copy and paste the same thing. Copy and paste. Now go and save it. Save the app. Publish the component. Publish the component and go to the screens. Now play it. Now see, when I click on it, go to the home screen. Home screen. Home screen. Now see, home screen, form screen, gallery screen. I'm navigating to different screens. When I click on it, it will expand. When I click on the home screen, go to the home screen. When I click on this plus button, it will navigate to form screen. When I click on this, it will navigate to gallery screens. Fine. Like this, we're able to build one custom left component where we can go and reuse it in multiple screens. And also one more thing I want to show you here is, let's say I'm adding the gallery to the gallery screen, guys. Let me keep the title on the top. Let's take this is a gallery. Let's take this is a gallery. I'm adding one gallery to this. Let me go and add one vertical gallery. Let me display some dummy data in this. Let me go and change the title to title subtitle. Let me quickly connect to any one of the database. Just I want to show you another thing here. SharePoint, let me connect to the SharePoint. This is about the left navigation, guys. I want to show one more thing here for you. Let me connect to any one of the data source. Let me connect to the patch site. Let me take the students, click on connect. Now go to the preview, select the gallery, select the list as students. And also let me do one thing. Let me increase some size, keep it as 20. Select the next one, subtitle, keep it as 24. Fine. I'm having a gallery here. Let me add some border to this gallery. Let me add some border to the gallery. Now this is the gallery I'm having here, guys. Now save it. Now play. Now see, if you observe, when I increase the width of this left navigation, it is overlapping here. It is overlapping the gallery. It is overlapping. Now how to overcome this problem? In order to overcome this problem, we need to do, there is somewhat workaround we need to do. So what I will do here is, I'm going to add one scrollable screen. Normal blank screen doesn't work here. You need to go and add a new screen, go to the templates. Scrollable screen is there. Let me add this scrollable screen. Let me add this scrollable screen. So this is the new screen I added. For this scrollable screen, there is one property called canvas. This is the screen, new screen I added, scrollable screen. So go to this, cut this, cut or copy it, canvas, go to the gallery, go to the gallery screen. paste it here. I'm pasting that canvas. Same way, go to the form screen, paste it here also. Canvas, scrollable canvas, I'm pasting. Canvas is added. Go to the home screen, paste it here also. So all the screens I'm adding what? One canvas I'm adding. So first let me go to the gallery screen. Once after adding the canvas, you can remove this third screen, guys. Fourth screen, you can remove it. Let me delete it. Just to take the canvas, I'm taking it. Now go and remove it. Now go to the gallery screen. Now I'm having one canvas here. Now where I'm adding the gallery means outside the canvas. First of all, let me fit the width and size of this. Let me fit the width and height of this canvas, whatever the canvas it is there. So select the canvas, select the canvas. Now currently the canvas is occupying complete width of this, but I want to change the width of this canvas. So let me go to the x-axis. From where I want to start this canvas means exactly after the left navigation. So select this x property, select the canvas, go to the x property, select the canvas, go to the x property. Now here let me change it to left navigation gallery, left navigation dot gallery dot width, left navigation gallery dot width. It is increasing to somewhat left. Now see, exactly after the navigation it is starting. Let me keep some, if you want to keep increase somewhat means +5. Let me keep it as +5. Now see, exactly after the left navigation is starting. Now it is, once if you change the x properties, it will throw us an error. Go to that error, just remove it, now that error will gone. Next I want to change the width, guys. I want to go and change the width. So select the data card. Now see, the width is increasing. Select the data card, go to the width property. Now I want to change the width of this to parent dot width. Parent, what is the parent? Canvas. Parent dot width minus, parent dot width minus left navigation gallery dot width, dot width. Now see, it is fitted. Now it is fitted to exactly here, next. It is the gallery, it is outside. Now what I will do here is, currently the gallery is outside the canvas. So what I will do, just cut the gallery and go to the data card, paste it here. Now within the data card, go and paste it. Now see, just reduce the increase and reduce the width and height of this gallery. Now within the canvas I am adding it. Now save it, click on play. Now see guys, previously when I increase the width of the left navigation, it is overlapping. But now if you see, the width is automatically, it is adjusted. And also let me do one thing. Let me select the width, go to the width property, parent dot width. Let me select the gallery. Just 1 second. I want to do some formattings here. Now play it. Now see here guys, when I increase the width, automatically the gallery is moving to left. When I decrease the width of the left navigation, automatically it is decreasing. So like this, if you want to make it as dynamic, what you need to go and do, you need to go and use one scrollable screen. Better to go and use the scrollable screen whenever if you are using the left navigations. So just to save the app, play the app. Now see, when I click on the home, it is navigating to the home screen. When I click on this plus, it will navigate to the form screen. Just 1 second. It's not navigating. It's throwing error. Just remove it. Save it and then play it. Just 1 second. Why it is not playing it, he means because we added the canvas, right? Here the canvas is occupying the complete space, so just reduce it. I'm doing it manually here, guys. I shown you how to make it as dynamic here. Go to select the canvas, go and change the width property, go and change the height property, go and change the y property, width and height. Width property I'm changing, x property also we are changing here. It is not showing here, but where we need to start the x means immediately after the width of it. So that's why it is not showing here. So go to the home screen, select the canvas, reduce it, and go to the form screen. Just go and remove this one, select the canvas, reduce the width. Fine, now you can play. Increase, decrease, go to the home screen, go to the form screen. This is form screen. Go to the gallery screen. If you want to add the form here, you can go and add it. Same scrollable screen is there, you can go and add it. In the home tab, whatever the icons, whatever the message you want to display, you can go and display it here. So like this, you can go and create one left navigation. Now how to use this left navigations in multiple apps? Now this is the one of the component I created here. This is the component I created. The component name is what? Left navigation. Let me change it to left navigation component. Left navigation component only. This is the name. Now how to use this on the multiple apps? Let me show you. Save the component, publish it. Now go back, go to the create. Let me add any one of the screen, blank screen. Click on create. Now we created the left navigation component for the mobile layout. Now let me go and take the tablet layout. Let me keep it as test left navigation component. I'm testing the left navigation component. So just create the app. Whatever the component you created, it is global component. Now I'm adding one new screen. I'm creating one new app. Now go to the insert button, click on get more components. By default, you are not able to see it here. Click on get more components. When I click on it, it will display all the global components here. One of the global component is header component. One is left navigation component. Select the left navigation component and click on import. And click on import. Now that component is added here. Now see, now you are able to see one more option here. Library component. Left navigation is added. Click on it. Now see, automatically the left navigation is added here. It is not showing properly here. Go to add another screen. Let me go to the component. Hey, why it is not showing properly? I think we changed the width there, guys. But basically it will work. Basically it will work. I think I changed the width. Let me go and open the app again. Let me go to the new tab. Let me open that component. Meanwhile, let me go and open another. Go to the components. Edit the left navigation. I think I changed the X position of that icons. That's why the reason. Maybe it is moving left, moving towards the right. Yes, you can see it is changing the position here. Select the label, go to the X position. It is changing. What is the X position? Hamburger menu dot X. It is Y. Go to the icon. Go to the X property. Hamburger menu dot X. It is moving towards left. Just 1 second. Let me play it. The gallery position it is changing. Let me go to the X property of the gallery. Let me change it to, what is the position of the gallery? I think X property, make it as 0. Now save it, publish it. Now go to this, refresh this. Gallery exposition is changing, that's why it is not showing properly. Now the exposition is, gallery exposition, I change it to 0. I think now it will show us exactly. So lot of things we need to change it here. Still component updated, review, update. Now see, it is fine. Previously why it is not showing properly means because the gallery exposition is changing. I make it as 0. Previously what is the exposition? It is starting from 40, so that's why it is not showing proper data. Now see, here also it is changes. Automatically it is fitting. I'm not doing anything. You can increase it, you can decrease it. You can increase, decrease. You can go and add the multiple screens here also. Screen 1, screen 2. You can add another screen, screen 3. In this screen 2 also you can go and add that left navigation. In screen 3 also you can go and add that left navigation. Good. Already it is there. Let me remove it in the screen 2. Go to the screen 3. Add that left navigation. Now in multiple screens, screen 1 I'm having the left navigation, screen 2 I'm having the left navigation, screen 3 I'm having the left navigation. Now I set that on prop in the button property, I'm creating one collection here, right? In the button on select property, I'm creating one collection. Instead of creating this collection on here, you can go and create this collection on the on start of app. The app will have one property called on start. So select the app, go to the on start property. Here you can go and create that collection. That means whenever the app is opened, automatically it will load that collection and it will navigate to one screen to another screen. So let me do one thing. Let me go and rename the screens. Home screen. Home screen. Let me rename it to form screen. Let me rename it to form screen, and let me rename this one to gallery screen. Gallery screen. Now you can go to the app, select the app, on select property. It is showing some errors. Why? Let me remove this. Home screen. Let me add it here. Form screen. Just 1 second. Let me save the app, publish it. Let me refresh it. Everything is fine. I'm not able to understand why it is throwing that error. Still,
Screen spelling is wrong, sir. SC.
still it is not showing. Why it is not showing here? Let me do one thing. Select the app, go to the unstart property. Whenever we come open the app, need to create one collection. Screen 1. Why it is not showing here? Let me remove up to here. Clear collection. I'm creating one table. Title, screen, icon. Screen 2. Let me change it. Let me check it whether it is working on button. Screen 3. Screen 1, screen 2.
Comma is not provided beside screen section.
Let me check it, madam. Just 1 second. Screen 1, screen 2, screen 3. Select the app. Here you are telling, right? Yes, correct. Screen 3. Yes, it is working now. See, small mistake. Lot of time we are wasting. Now just go and add something here. In the home screen, let me select the component. Currently it is hard coded. What we can do now? Let me remove it. Go and use that collection. Collection now. Go to the screen 2. Go to the collection. Go to the items. Call now. Property. Just remove it. Go and use this collection call now. Go to the same. Go to the nav items. Remove it. Next. Go and use what? Collection call now. Now fine. Okay. Once after adding it, currently I'm not able to see anything here. Why? Because this collection will activate whenever if you start the app. So what I will do, go to the app, right click on it, click on run on start. Now see automatically displaying. Now go to the home screen, go and add one button. Let me keep this button as home. Let me go to the second screen. Let me add the same button. Let me keep the button as form. Let me go to the third screen, go and add one more button. Go and add one more button. Let me change the button name to gallery. Now go to the app, click on run on start. Now save it. Now go and play it. Now see, currently I'm in the home screen. When I increase it, the width will be increases. When I decrease it, it will decrease the width. Now, when I click on the form, it will go to the form screen. When I click on this, it will go to the gallery screen. When I click on the home screen, it will go to the home screen. Like this, you can go and use this left navigation in all the apps, in all the screens, whatever you are going to create. So here I'm adding only three icons. If you want to add a few more, you can add it. Just what you need to do, go to the app on start. Currently I'm adding only three icons here. If you want to add a few more, you can add it here. How to add it? Just copy from here to here, copy, paste, pass the title, whatever the title you want to keep, screen to which screen you want to navigate, icon, what is the icon you want to display. So like this, you can go and create the left navigation. See, if you see here, I'm creating a left navigation in the which screen and what mode? Tablet mode. If you go to the any another remaining, let us say if you go to, let me go to the another, let me go and open another one more window. You can go and use the same thing in the mobile layout also. Go to the screens, blank screen, click on create. I'm going for more phone. Let me keep it as test underscore left nav component one. Create, click on create. Now go to the insert tab. By default you are not able to see that global components here. Click on get more, select the component, which component you want to import, click on import. That component will be added here. You'll see one option, component libraries, library components. Click on add. Now see, here also it is automatically fitted. When I save it and I play it, now see, it is increasing the width. So like this, we are able to move to, we are able to use this left navigation in multiple screens of the app, and also you are able to use it in the all the apps of in the tenant or whatever the user ID credentials you are using. When we can use it in multiple apps means, if you go and create it as a global component, global components where we can go and create means component libraries. So like this, you can go and use them, or you can go and create the left navigations. Once after creating the left navigation, if you want to use it in the multiple screens, you can go and use it. Lot of navigations will be there, lot of steps we need to follow. There is no direct UI for us to create this. You need to build it, you need to make user as dynamic, automatically you need to fit into the size. So everything you want to understand here is properties is important. If you know what the exact properties there, how to fit it to the screens, then it is not a matter to build it. Only thing you need to understand, what are the different properties we're having for the left components, and what are the different properties we're having for the galleries, what are the different properties we're having for the icons, how to fit it as in the left navigation, then it is easy for us. So any left navigation, anyone if you take, the same thing will be there, guys. Whatever the steps we are following here to build this left navigation, the same thing will be. Some of the apps will be, they will keep this, instead of keeping it as a left navigation, they will keep it in the bottom. There are some apps, if you see in your mobile also, there are some apps where you will see some navigations in the bottom. So how to build the navigations in the bottom, how to build the same navigation here? Here is a left navigation, but I want to make it as bottom navigation. How to make it?
Horizontal gallery.
First of all, you need to go and set the width and height. Here to make it as a left navigation, what I'm doing, go to the component. First I am changing the width, menu width. If you see, I'm actual width I'm divided with 5. So here you want to keep the width as same. If you want to keep it as a bottom left, bottom navigation, width is same. Whatever the width I'm having, I want to keep the actual width, but I want to change the height. Now what you can do, select the component, go to the height property. Here it is actual height, so divide with 5. If you divide with 5, automatically the height of the property will change. The width you need to keep it as same, actual width I need to keep. So the scenario will be same, the functionality will be same. You can go and keep it in the left navigation, you can go and keep it in the bottom, you can go and keep it in the right, you can go and keep it in the top. Anywhere you can go and keep. Only thing you need to go and change it here is height property and width property. If you know that how to change the height property and width property, remaining flow will be exactly same, nothing will changes. Maybe the text will change. Here I am using at a home form gallery, maybe client will ask you different text, maybe the client will ask you to show different icons, so icons will change, text will change. Maybe it will, they will ask you to left navigation, right navigation, or bottom or top, anything. Only if you know that how to set the height and width of the component, and also how to increase the width of the components. That it is not a matter to go and create this left navigation. Why I am discussing this left navigation here in the components means this is the best place where I can discuss the left navigation. If I discuss the same left navigation when I'm creating any one of the app, let's say I'm creating one new app, and I'm creating the new app, I will show you how to get a left navigation. There I need to waste 1 hour time. Here, whatever the component I'm creating, left navigation component, the same thing you can go and create in the app also. Here I'm creating it as a component also, where you can go and design the apps, but you can reuse this components in multiple screens. If I discuss the same thing in any one of the app manually, there I need to waste 1 hour time. Here also I need to go and waste 1 more hour time, 2 hours time I will waste. So to reduce the time, whatever the design I am using here to create the left navigation component, same design you can go and create it in any one of the app also. But recommended left navigation means all the screens will have the left navigations, but to go and create it as a component and reuse it in multiple screens. Fine. This is about how to create the left navigations and how to make use of it in the multiple apps, and how to, whenever you click on it, it goes to the particular screens, to which screen you want to navigate. Fine. Let me stop here.